Ah, yes. Hoppers, hoppers as far as the eye can see. Welcome back to Railroader. This is just going to be a quick little mod highlight here. If you read the video title, you already know what we've got on the head end of all these hopper cars. Um, and I have to say, on a stream earlier this week, I did incorrectly associate this with being a 2.10.10.2. So apologies to the 2.10.10.2 and its mod creator for that. This is not what I thought it was. Um, as you see by the note popping up there in the corner, we are not on the BGNW. This is my sandbox sandbox testing, mess around with stuff save. The North Blue Ridge Railroad. Um, that's how we were able to afford 100 coal hoppers. Uh, but yeah, so up front here we have a coal hauling beast, the Chesapeake and Ohio H6. The 2662, you may know the only running example of this left, the Western Maryland, formerly C&O 1309. We've got the 1301 here, and this is quite the mod. And let me pull up here just one second. I want to properly credit this mod author. This is from RCrockin from the WNCNR, the Western North Carolina Railroad. This thing just looks awesome. I mean, very imposing from the front down to the typical C&O style dual air pumps. That nice low mounted headlight, which you'll notice we say 1300 and 1301. That breaks down to how they had to implement this, because Railroader does not currently support multi sets of drivers in one thing. So it's actually two pieces, which is at the end here, after we run it a bit, we'll look at how you have to do this in career mode. But it comes in at 78,000 pounds of tractive effort, which edges out the Santa Fe by I think 7,000. I think it's 71. So yeah, let's climb up in the cab and take a ride. So hop in here, and we're actually gonna go. Whoops, forgot that camera was down there. Go third person here so we can admire it, and let's get going. So let's give ourselves a highball here. There we go. We got our C&O 6 chime. Knock the brake off, and now the thing about this, you can't just rip it straight to full, or you lose the rear driver set. So you gotta ease the power on, which is a nice touch. Speaking of nice touches, let's no headlight. Oh, I probably have to. Hold on, I probably have to select this, and there we go. then go back and select the back section. Okay, that's a little quirky, but again, they had to do the best they could with how Railroader allows multiple units to interact here, so. Yeah, this thing looks amazing. And let's see how much of the beans we can give it here. Tender holds, looks like 16 tons and 12,000 gallons, so good there. It's using quite a lot, but oop, sounds like our back section broke free. Our back engine, yeah, our back engine didn't like that. Let's sit up here on the crossing and watch this thing. So the goal here is we're gonna see how many cars we can haul up the hill to Robinson Gap here. Not necessarily trying to actually get them all the way up into the coal mine. That's gonna be a pain. Whoop, get out of the trees there. Getting actually up into the mine would be a pain. And nope, still breaks free. We're gonna see how many we can get up to Alarka Junction. So we're starting with 100. This counts as three pieces here: front engine, second engine, and tender. So 100 cars, 2,900 tons, everything included, and we're about 4,600-ish feet. So interesting to see here. We're still accelerating. Sounds like we're at least not slowing down. Give it a little more here. Can I give that more? Come on. There we go. Trying to slide my mouse just a tiny amount so I don't lose the rear engine there. Come on, I can do 90. I can do, okay, 89. Nope. Looks like we lose it at 90, so let's go with like 86. I think we're starting to lose a little bit of speed. Let's see where our back end is. Our back end is still just passing Standard Oil. So, yeah, that's how long this train is. And yeah, we're starting to bog down a little. My plan here is when it gets to where it's just not, where I can tell it's not going to make it, which we're starting to lose that back engine, as I'm just going to start dropping cars until we make it. A little bit of articulation there around the curve. It articulates, it just doesn't do quite as much as I thought it would, but we'll see on this sharper curve up here how it handles that. We're still bogging down. I'm going to feed it a little more bar. I'm going to back the throttle down some. Okay, you can see it breaking free there. Oh yeah, that's some good articulation. That's a nice view. Alright, so yeah, I don't think we're quite... Oh, I put it in reverse somehow. That wasn't good. I kind of artificially borked us there. Assume, yeah. Leave that there so we still haul in here. That's not gonna help. Alright, so we're gonna go to the back end here and we're gonna cut off 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Let's see if that helps us at all. Oh yeah, look at that articulation. Take another screenshot of that. I mean, if we can hold steady at 10, I mean, we'll make it. It won't be the fastest thing in the world, but we'll make it. Let's hop over and... Can we get in the jump seat? Yeah. Jump seat works. See the cars coming through the trees there. Oh, we're starting to pick some speed back up. I'm starting to wonder if we would have made it with the other 4. I mean, I definitely cost us some momentum by throwing the reverser the wrong way. Do you have to keep coal and water in that? I'd assume not, because it started with 1 gallon and a pound. So I would assume you don't have to keep... I don't know. I don't know why it shows that on a engine and not a tender. Slow him back down again. Alright, well, it's still rolling. We bottomed out at 8 miles an hour. And should be coming around the corner here to Hemingway any second. There she comes. I wish sound carried a little better in this game, because this will sound really impressive right now. There she comes. And it's flat through Hemingway, so we should be able to get some speed back up through here. Look at that. Good lord, this is majestic. This is something here. How'd you like to be waiting on a platform and see that come thundering by? Oops. Ah, get out of the building. Yeah, we're not gonna wait here and watch all 96 cars go by. Whoops. See how much speed we can get up here, and I think we can make it to Alarka Junction now. That was the hard part, getting up to Hemingway. It's still uphill, but I think we can make it. And here we are. We made it. Yeah, we were picking up speed pretty much the whole way up, so um, plenty of power once you get to Hemingway. Um, I mean, for reference, when the back end cleared the signal at Hemingway, my front end was maybe 150 yards, if that, 100 yards or so from, yeah, I'd say about yeah, 100 yards from the signal at Alarka Junction. So, yeah, this thing definitely handle all your coal hauling needs. Um, so let's quickly pop into career mode and I will show you how you have to acquire this thing. Alright, so it's a little weird to find these. Your front end is up here at the very top under front engine. So you purchase one. Oh, that's gonna screw me over big time. Okay, give me just a second. Alright, that's better. So you buy the front piece, it costs you 10 bucks, 9 if you have a good, or yeah, 9 if you have a discount like I do. Well, you should always have a discount. And then the rear end is right here. Runs you 30,000. And it spawns it kind of like that. So select the front end here. You just run it up to, sorry, select the back end, run it up to the front, and hook up your glad hands, and then cut out and MU the front, and then off to the races. Now I'm thinking, look at just the way they, yeah, so the way they modeled it, your front engine does pretty much nothing, and then your back engine does everything. So again, a little wonky, but I'm glad they found a way to make it work. It looks really cool. It runs great, pulls a lot. So thank you to all of those at the WNCRR who helped develop this and put it out. And hopefully you all enjoyed a little glance at it here. This was my first time playing with it, so you got a raw reaction there. Um, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all with the next regular episode next week.